Hello everyone, welcome back to today's live stream. And as I promised to you, we will continue the second lesson for the Forex market information. Hi Jahang, thank you so much for joining my live stream today so on time. As you can see on the chart, I just showed you the result of one of my live stream, one of my signal, on my VIP signal group. And so far it's getting more than 200 pips already. Okay, so I could like to delete this one to avoid a misunderstanding for this signal. We will wait for a few friends to join in and we will start today's lesson. Before that, I would like to remind you a bit for today's CPI news release. Actually, that it should be released. It was released on October 15. Due to the government shutdown. So that's why today's this news will delay to public. And of course, after a long time waiting, and today another time, once again the markets release for the important economic data. So it contains a lot of risk for your trading. And if you are not confident, my advice for you, trade at the small volume, okay? Lower your trading volume for today's New York session. Because the government is still shut down. And red news, CPI, is the red news, will be released for 1 hour later, right after I finish my live stream. So, lower your trading volume today because they contain a lot of risk. We do not know what's gonna be happened. Market is gonna be manipulated by the big players or not. Okay, so just protect your trading capital, your trading account. SEC is already 22 days. Delay already without any major market news. So today is coming back for the first economic data. So extremely volatile as well. And if you want to trade safely, you can refer all the VIP signal groups that I provide to you. Will be carefully analyzed and posted on the private group. And it's easy for you to join in as well. Less than $50 a month, you can receive more than 10 signals a day. 10 signals a day, and depends to the market conditions. It's more than that number. And as you can see, that's my summary table I show you on the chart. Every day, I will try to remain a good result, like you can see on the chart, and especially the gold market. Everyone loves gold, right? Gold jewelry, I love it. And I also love the gold market trading as well. So if you want to focus the volatile market and make quick money, fast money with discipline, and by using my instruction and signal, I believe that you can develop your trading skill and also your trading result. Hello my friends, thank you so much for your compliment about my signal. Okay, so today is very fast, right? Already Friday. And it's about to the New York session. But we will spend around 1 hour to learn about the market first. Every trader, we must equipped for the theory and knowledge when we explore and when we trade to this market. Okay, so we are not gambler, we are trader. So that's why we need to learn. And I'm here to share with you everything I know about this market, the trap, the trap and the FOMO feeling, the barriers, everything I will share with you. And I believe that with my 8-year trading experience, it's gonna be help you a lot to avoid the bad things, yeah, from this market. Okay guys, so are you ready for today's lessons? Let's comment yeah, so let me know that you are ready so that I will start it immediately. Okay, let's comment ready. So let me know. Okay, be active and interact with me. So let our lesson today. Even though that I still have a slight cough, but yeah, I'm here to share with you what I know for this market. And of course, you will hear about this for a few times. But today, if you already know about it, let's review them with me. And for anyone that you haven't heard about it, this time for you to study for the new knowledge. Okay, so only 3 people ready? Actually 2, yeah. Isaac, you are so active for today's lesson. Thank you so much. Okay, ready, okay. And today's lesson, I will share with you the trader's language. So this is the question of my previous class, previous class of my VIB group. Okay, I will delete it and show you the title of today's lesson. We will learn about trader's language. Okay, bid, loss, spread, and more. Okay, so we will wait. So what is more? What is more is waiting for us. Okay. Okay, so let's get started right now. And the first language, the first meaning we will explore today's lesson is pip. You usually hear me announce for the profit or stop loss 50 pips, 30 pips, right? Minus 30 pips. So what is pip? What is pip? A pip is a smallest unit of price movement for a currency pair or an asset. Okay. For gold, 1 pip is equal to 0.1 of a price unit, which is $0.1. Let me type this for you. It's for gold. Because this is very important for you to remember when you calculate the profits and loss when you enter any trade, any trading volume. So $0.1 is equal to 1 pip, and $1 equal to 10 pip. Okay, remember for this, because the price unit for gold is USD, so that's why I show you dollar signal. And today we will learn for today's lesson, for the lesson first. And if you looking for the scalping signal, you can follow my gold trading plan. Okay, thank you very much. I just want to share with you the lesson first. This is the basic knowledge we need to understand, and the market is infinitive. So we just spent around 40 minutes. Yeah, it will help you a lot in the future in your trading journey. Okay, and tradings will last forever. The markets will last forever. So we can have a lot of chance to do it. Okay, and for learning, I just spent some time to be here and share those information, share those knowledge to you. So please focus on today's lessons. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's go back to the pips meaning. I just shared with you that 1 pips for gold is equal to $0.1, and $1 is equal to 10 pips. And it also depends to your trading volume, that we will call it in another price unit, in another unit later. Yeah, we will explore it in a few minutes later. And yeah, that is the basic one, the basic knowledge one we need to remember to calculate the profit and loss for gold. How about currency pairs? Yeah, currency pairs. For example, like Euro USD. Okay, so we will calculate the fourth decimal number. Yeah, from the bottom, the last decimal number, or the fourth position of that decimal number as the pip. Okay, and as you see this example, Euro USD rises from 0.1 triple O to 0.1 0.001, and that is 1 pip increase. So we will pay attention to the fourth position. Okay, the fourth position of this decimal number. Okay, so this will be your pips, and the third decimal number will be 10 pips. Okay, so if I change the position like this, so that means that's a 10 pips increase. Okay, so just remember the location of the decimal numbers. The fourth one will be pips, and the third one will be 10 times a pips. Yeah, 10 pips. Easy, right? Yeah, so this is the smallest for the price movement of a currency pairs or asset or an asset. Okay, you can write down or cap the screenshot, cap the screen, yeah, to read it again and remember. I believe that just a few minutes you can easily remember those definitions. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. We were talking to lot. Yeah, this is the unit of measurement for a trace volume. Okay, and there are 3 main types of lots. I will show you here. Unit of measurement for a trade volume. Okay, so it's gonna, if pips is the unit of price movement, and lot will be trace volume. Okay, for a standard lot, it is 1,000 units of the base currency, and we have mini lot and macro lot. So this is the trading volume of every trader. You must know about this. And for gold, micro lot is 0.1. This is the smallest trading volume you can trade for gold and every currency pairs, every other currency pairs. Okay. So this is other definition for pips and lots. Now let's move to the next one. Today I will go to every lesson very slowly, so let everyone understand and catch it. Okay, spread. What is it? What is it? Yeah, you if you open your trading volume or your trading application on your mobile phone or desktop or your laptop, you will see there will be a discrepancy between the buyers, the buyer price and the selling price. So that is calling spread. Okay, so this is the big difference between the, or we usually call it the bid and ask price. This is the difference between the bid and ask price. And now, for example, like gold. Now on a trading view, it is 4,040.63, and on my trading volume, on my trading platform, trading account is around 40.63. Now it's 64 already. Yeah, 64. For example, this is the bid, and the asking price is 46.5. So the spread here is how many? 50. Yeah, 50 cents or $0.05. So this is the difference between the bid and ask price. Okay, and this fee will be different, for each broker you choose to open your trading account. Okay, it's not a fixed one for every broker. It will be changed, depends to the regulations of that broker you register your live trading account. Okay, so it's easy, right? So that is the third meaning of today's lesson. Yes, they are just the basic ones, so it's not difficult for you at all to understand. I believe so. And now I will share you the advanced knowledge for relating to your live trading account. First one will be leverage. I usually told you that we shouldn't overuse the leverage. So what is the leverage? What is the leverage? If you open your trading account, it will show a leverage rate in the beginning of the form you are registered, and usually there will be some levels for you to choose. There will be some option for you to choose the leverage. Sometimes is 1 to 10, sometimes 1 to 100, sometimes 1 to 200, and sometimes 500, and even sometimes is 1,000 or more. Okay, and sometimes it's lasting to infinity, which means you can borrow for any money, any amount of money you want. Okay, so what is the meaning of this rate? Yeah, of this option. Is this a tool to provide it? Is it a tool provided by a broker? Okay, and that every broker that allows you to trade with a much larger volume than your actual capital. So it's look like your broker now is like your bank. Yeah, it's like a bank, right? That allows you to trade with a larger volume, which means they give you a lot of money. That allows you to borrow to increase your trading fund. If you choose one of these percent, one of these lesson. Okay, so this is the example. If you choose this 1 to 100 leverage, means you can trade with $1,000 using only one. If only you have $1,000 in your trading account of your own capital. So it looks like a bargain deal, a very interesting deal, right? But imagine if the price do not follow to the correct direction in the beginning. Yeah, it's not like you usually trading real time with me. It's not going one straight ahead to our target. Okay, for the buy signal, right? The price is go up and down, up and down, up and down, and sometimes it nearly hit to our stop loss, and then reverse and follow to the correct direction we enter. Okay, so if you choose the high leverage, like this level, like these options, and for one trade, for one layer, you imagine that you have 100 or 1,000 times from your capital, and then you enter a massive trading lot, like 40 loss or 4 loss for one layer. Imagine it just sweep your liquidity. Okay, the market just, even though that they are not hit your stop loss, but when it go down, because you are enter for the buy position, and around $3 price movement, $3 movement, it sweep your account is do not having enough money, because it will minus directly to your real money. It's here $100. Okay, and if you overuse this leverage, you enter one layer with the large volume, and when the price sweep fluctuate up and down, so it's easily to wash out this capital. Okay, so the market, the broker, do not minus the money you borrow, they minus your own. Yeah, so that's why we need to consider carefully, okay, when we choose leverage for our trading decision. Okay, so this is once again I want to remind you for the benefit and also the disadvantage, yeah, of this leverage. And leverage is always a double-edged sword. It amplifies both profits and losses, and sometimes, and more often it's gonna be losses. Okay. So we need to understand very carefully for the leverage to have the correct decision for your trading volume for every layer you are in. And because we need to choose it in the correct way, we can choose any option, but you use it or not. If you enter 1 to 500, but you know about the risk management lesson, you just trade at most one lot if your capital is 10 grand, like me. Okay, so it is okay. So that is our control. So you can enter any leverage options, but if you can control your greed and your trading volume, yeah, you know about the risk management lesson, so it's freely, just feel okay, yeah, feel relaxed to trade, to choose the leverage options you want. You can choose it, but you do not use it. That's fine. It's not harming to anyone. It's not harm to our trading capital at all. Okay, and just if you want to be avoid the greed, you can choose 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 at most. Yeah, it's not compulsive for you to choose these options. Yeah, you must choose at least 1 to 500 or 1 to 1000. No, the broker do not make you to do that. Yeah, this is your options. Okay, you can choose whichever you want, and I usually choose among this size, yeah, among this number, because I know about risk management lessons, so I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about this. I just choose it to complete the process of registering registration for a capital for the live trading account. Yeah, and I know how to control myself, how to control my greed, to enter trade, enter for one layer, at least, at most, one lot. Yeah, because I can consider to calculate my capital is enough. Yeah, it's enough to hold a trade. Okay, so all the problems is come from yourself, right? So it's not about the broker, it's yours. And yeah, if you have enough confidence, you can control it well. Okay, so I hope you are clear for your question. Okay, and now let's move to the next meaning. Is margin. Margin. Sometimes you will hear about margin call, calling margin. So what is margin? This is a portion. Remember, this is a portion of your account capital. That's a lot to open a leverage trade. To open a leverage trade. Let's go deeper a bit for this definition. So, if you open your trading account, trading platform on the trade session, you will see when you enter any trade, you will see around that margin. And if you have 1000, if your capital is 1000 and you choose margin as 110, that is 10% of trading volume amounts will be locked and deducted. Okay, so which meaning you only have 99 dollar left to maintain your order. So this margin is usually depends to the broker, broker regulations, and this is the example for you. Okay, example for you. If the rate is 10%, so that 10% of your capital will be locked, and this is amount left. Yeah, this is the amount to maintain your order. If the order is losing, it will deduct from this amount, because 10% is $10 is already locked. Yeah, locked for this. So that's why we need to control our trading volume. Okay, trading volume is very important. Do not overuse this one. Leverage. You can choose any options of this, but don't use all. Okay, follow the risk management lesson 1 to 2%, and I will share with you in detail for this risk management lesson next Friday. Okay, the next lesson. Okay, so now let's move to the next definition is equity. Equity is the total real-time value of your account. It's calculated by taking your account balance and adding or subtracting any floating profits or losses from your open trade. Total real-time value of your account. So, which is, this is if you lost or profits from this amount, it will minus or plus to this money, and of course it will be deducted margin as well. Okay, it will be deducted margin as well. So anyway, the total real-time value of your account after finishing all the formulas of this part. Yeah. Okay. And the next, yeah, I just told you recently, that is margin call. Okay, so this is another important definition you need to remember, because if we do the trade carelessly, this situation will be occur. A margin call is a warning from your broker when your equity falls to a certain level, and it's usually 80%. Less than 80%, it will shut down or close entire of your position. Okay, and it signals that your account no longer has enough capital to sustain your open positions, and if you don't deposit more funds, the broker may automatically close your losing trade to protect their capital. Okay, so the broker is very smart. They never let their losses. So when you overuse the leverage, okay, and your account is small, and when the price not moving in the correct direction as your analysis, it's warning you. Okay, when it drops, when it falls to a certain level, and sometimes that 80%, around 80%. It also depends to every broker regulations, but usually is 80%. 80 to 85. So it's very, very important for you to pay attention to this number. Yeah, and you need to know what is the red line, what is the alert level of your account to protect your positions. If you hope it will reverse and follow to correct and follow to your analysis. Okay, you need to remember for this definition for your decision to maintain, to sustain your opening position, or the broker will automatically close it. Okay, and the next part we will move to trading session. Yeah, trading session. I will introduce to you the trading session. Trading session. You usually hear me to talk about Asian session, London session, and New York session, right? And for the Australia session, it's not a correct time for me, for my time zone, and so I do not focus most of my time to that Australian session. So that's why there are only major sessions that I focus to. Tokyo session, or we usually call it Asian session. Actually that there are 4, but now I just want to introduce you 3 major sessions that we usually trade. The first one is Asian session, or other names is Tokyo session. And this is the first trading session of the day, starting from 12 p.m. Yeah, according to France time, England time, GMT plus 0. But from my locations, it's just around 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. Very early, right? And this is the first trading session of the day with the lowest trading volume and often weak volatility. So what is going to be happened? What is going to be happened? The market is very easy to form a gap. Yeah, especially on Monday when the market open after a weekend, right? And it's easily to form a gap, and we don't know what is the gap up or down is gonna be happened. And all the things that in this session the market is easily to be manipulated because it's weak volatility. Yeah, it's weak volatility. So big players, if they want to maximize their profit and trap a lot of investors on this session, they will do the manipulation on this session mostly. Okay, but it's not often happened, but we don't know when. So that's why every layer we are in, always remember to be disciplined, to set the stop loss order to avoid any regret when we trade from the silly mistake. Okay, and the next session is European session, or we call it with the shorter name London session. Okay, it's a very active session that starts in the afternoon according to Asian time, and from France time, yeah, at noon, around 1 p.m. Yeah, around 1 p.m. that is start the London session. Okay. And this is a active session, and the volatility is higher than the Asian session, but sometimes it's gonna be happen the market manipulations. Okay, so in this financial market there's a lot of surprising movements, so we do not know when it's gonna be happen. So our mission is prepare and equipped for the knowledge, capital, and a stable trading psychology. And the last major session I want to introduce to you in today's live stream is the New York session. Okay, it's very, very familiar to you, right? And this time there's a lot of red news, important news gonna be released. And today, like I just shared with you, around a few minutes later, yeah, we will have core CPI, and this is the most active session. Okay, the most active session of the day, and the speed of the price movement and also the volatility is very fast and large, right? So that's why if anyone do not get used to trading this New York session, you can lower your trading volume and do not enter too much layers for one signal. Okay, and if you understand these trading sessions, it's very important for scalpers to choose the right time to trade, which is typically during high volatility session like New York session. And also in today's live stream, in today's lesson, I will advise you the golden hours, or we usually call the Q zones, for scalpers like us. Trading sessions are not as important as their overlapping period, and this is when liquidity and volatilities peak. Yeah, it's at the peak, and we need to know when to grasp the opportunities to capitalize our trading result, right? And the first overlapping time is about London and New York, and my time will based on GMT plus 2, yeah, in France. Okay, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And this is the most active trading period of a day. Volume and liquidities from the world's two largest markets converge, and creating powerful moves and great opportunities for scalpers. Okay, from two largest markets, from one in USA and one in European, and another one is from Asian countries, because this time it's too early for the countries in Asia to take a rest or close, or they resting from a hard working day. Yeah, it's too early anyway. So most of traders all around the world will focus on this time to trade. So this is the highest volatility time, and so am I. Yeah, I very prefer to trade from this time, because based on compare with the early Asian session, this is also my favorite time to set up the qualified scalping signal. Okay, if you are my VAB members, you can see the summary table every day, and the announcement from the profitable signal. Most of them is matching with this overlapping time. Yeah, this is also that's why it's called the golden hours for you to trade. Okay, and the next overlapping time I want to introduce to you is Tokyo and London overlap. And when is it gonna be happened? This is from 9 to 5. Yeah, it's shorter. It's shorter a bit, but this is very convenient for you to capitalize your trading results. Okay, and this overlap is not as strong as the London and New York overlap, but anyway, it still creates a noticeable increase in liquidity. An advice for you is you can look for opportunities with pairs like JPY if you're trading forex currency pairs, and other like GBP, yeah, like British pound. And of course, the gold market is always noisy and active because these are the three major sessions that the gold market always bring the profit to you if you can do the correct analysis and follow me. Okay. So that is the all. This is all my knowledge I want to introduce to you today. So any question you want to ask me for today's lesson? You can take a screenshot for these definitions, and I believe that it will easy for you to remember them at once. Yeah, because on my purpose, I prepare all the definitions in a simplest way. Yeah, so that everyone can understand and remember easily. Anyway, that if you choose the session you want to trade, okay, you need to be patient and focus to the correct trend. And if you are not confident with your analysis, you can refer my VIP signal group, yeah, for the qualified scalping signal a day. And every day I will try to remain the winning rate at most. Yeah, today I just share with you the lesson. And if you want the free signal, you can follow the gold trading plan that I posted in the on my community on Telegram. Okay, you can scan the QR code and it will direct you to my channel on Telegram. So you can refer a bit for this definition again. And how do you calculate pips on BTC? Alright, BTC is another type of trading of financial market. So the pips calculating is a bit different. Okay, I will move to this range. Pips calculating BTC. Okay, focus on this. 1 pip, remember this structure is 1 cent equal to a cent. Okay, 10 pips equal to 10 cents. So on. 100 pips is $1. Okay. How to join VIB? You can send me the direct message on Telegram by finding this username, Scalper 86. Okay, I just entered my username on Telegram for you, and look for this. Send me the direct message and I will instruct you how to join my VIP signal group. Okay, and less than $50 for a month, and you can maximize your trading result. Yeah, I believe so. If you enter enough, my trading signal, and be disciplined to your decision for the trading volume. And you can also join in my private lesson, yeah, only for VIP members. Okay, it's gonna be more detailed than on the YouTube public lessons like this. Now it's already the sixth lesson already, 7 lesson already relating to price action first, the candlestick patterns, and how to set up the entry zone, how to set up the signal by using those patterns. And today the sell signal from 4067 from 4069 is using my technical analysis, yeah, for the price action. And you know, the profit is hitting more than 200 pips, yeah, 240 pips exactly. Yeah, indeed. Thank you so much for your understanding, because the market is lasting forever. So let's spend some time to learn together, okay? And I will share with you everything I know from this market for you, and it's really helpful for you, because you're a scalper and there's a lot of trap from this market, and it's not for lazy one. This market is not for the lazy one. Be hardworking like a bee, and I believe that you will become a successful trader in the near future. If you are disciplined, equipped well for the knowledge first, and the stable trading psychology, and the last one is your capital. Okay, so as I can see that there's only 4 minutes left that I will end my live stream today, and I want to remind you once again that we are about to have the core CPI news release, yeah, nearly 5 minutes later. So today New York session is gonna be moving with high volatility. Okay, so try to lower your trading volume to protect your capital if you are not confident for today market trading. Alright, so now it's gonna be another, we don't know what the market will bring us, any expectations of surprising things. And it's also lying in the middle, yeah, in the middle of the mountain. So it's easily to going up or going down, we don't know, right? And in 1 hour chart, you see the body of the candle is very thin, very small. It's like a spring getting condensed and waiting for the force to bounce. Okay, so remember my word, control your trading capital to protect it. Do not let it make you regret. Alright, today is already Friday, and protect your capital to enjoy your weekend with your family. And if you want to receive the signal to trade news with me, you can find me on YouTube. Find me on Telegram by scanning the QR code or enter Nova Scalper on your username searching. Okay, and I will instruct you to join my qualified VIP scalping signal. Okay, and don't forget to like for today's live stream video and subscribe for my channel on YouTube. This is gonna be a big motivation for me to develop my channel every single day. Once again, I would like to say my thank you. Yeah, I'd like to very appreciate for your joining to my live stream today. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Happy trading. See you. Have a lovely weekend.